Hey guys, this past Sunday we preached on Romans chapter 2, and the topic was judgment, because chapter 1 was all about the glory of God, and chapter 2 talks about the darkness that's in our hearts, and when the light meets the dark, when they collide, that's judgment. And American Christianity hates talking about judgment. We cringe when that topic comes up. And one of the things we talked about is that the reason is that for a long time in the church, humans have tried to be the judge. And Paul is very clear that we are not supposed to be the judge. It says, do not judge. That's not our job. Now, it doesn't mean that judgment goes away. It doesn't mean it's not a real thing, but it means that that's God's job, not our job. And so the line from the sermon was, judgment done by humans in the light of hypocrisy hurts the name of God. And that's kind of that moment when we realize that when the church tries to be the judge, rather than encouraging people to the real judge, which is God, bad things happen. It never seems to go very well. And I don't know if you guys realize, but when preachers preach, like we're watching the faces of the people in the congregation. You know, we know when something lands. You know, when I say something that's particularly like impactful, you know, you can see it in their eyes and in their faces. And so I said all that in the first service. And in the second service, I felt the impact of that first service. And then in the second service, I went off script a little bit. And it wasn't in the sermon, it wasn't in my notes, but I felt this desire, this need to apologize. You know, I'm a ordained elder in the United Methodist Church. I don't know if that means anything to you, but if I can speak as a representative, if I can speak as a leader in the church, you know, as a representative of the organized church, I just want to anyone and everyone, if you have ever been judged by humans taking the place of God, rather than them encouraging you in love towards the real judge, if you have been judged, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that happened. That was not their place. Our place is to leave judgment for God and to love people towards God. And so I apologized in the middle of the second service, and I know that some people needed to hear that. And so I wanted to put that out there in this little video. And so if you want to, I thought about trying to well, maybe you can share your story on this video or something like that, but I realized that's a lot of pain that people would be dragging up. And so if you want to share this video or comment on it or, you know, whatever, with the tag, I will leave judgment to God and focus on loving you to Him, or something like that. Go ahead and share this video. Just a leader in the church trying to apologize for the pain that has been caused. It doesn't mean that judgment has gone away. It just means it's not our job. It's not my job to judge you. It's my job to prepare you to meet the real judge, who is a good and righteous judge. I think maybe that's what Romans 2 was trying to get at. All right, I'll see you guys on Sunday.